Also, my general understanding that in reality, as I indicated before, task teams are created to solve defined problems and not to operate indefinitely. And I've repeatedly indicated this matter. Now, ultimately, I was of the view that NPKTT's work should be wound down or wind up, and members should then be absorbed into one of the permanent structures. And in this case, it is murder and robbery under serious and violent crimes, which flows from the work study, which flows from the understanding of SAPS themselves, and the work that they had done over years, and so on. Now, when I then indicated in the directive that NPKTT is no longer serving the main concern, in other words, no longer addressing the main concern, and I put it as no longer required, it was based on the disjuncture that I was feeling internally, that in reality there is a disjuncture, and it's backed by figures. If you don't interrupt what is happening, you are actually saying this disjuncture must continue when you have power to exercise in the form of a directive to highlight the importance and the urgency to deal with this particular matter, hence the directive. So it was not out of not recognizing the work done by the PKTT, despite the fact that, as I have indicated, it's a small category of people in reality. But we do recognize the work that they did as individuals and as a team. But time to mainstream, as indicated by the structures of SAPS over time, had come. And we had to take a stand to say, let's now change in line with what is actually happening in the country in terms of murder and robbery.